do eventually sit down. I consider getting a shirt on, but Awa says she doesn't want any heterosexual behavior in her home. Oh, we already, went through that. Not sure what she meant by that, but at least she's running hotter than the old radiator. Saves on the heating bill. We watched that Swan movie. Awa mostly commenting on the actress as usual. Should really be thankful to her. Yeah, I wouldn't stand watching this so often otherwise. She also ordered some pierogies from the whatever that is, 2 blocks away. I asked her if she can give me the money to pay the guy. Why? You want to be seen as providing mail, taking care of his little lady? Oh, I can literally see your nipple. So, we can get free pierogies that way. They're nice. Hers are filled with veggies, of course. I usually pick at least one of her kind as well. Cabbage and carrots are fried with some nice spice. I think it's from the northern part of Alcuban. The red pepper and smoky whatever making my eyes water a little bit light. But I do definitely enjoy the meat as well. It's weird when you think too long about that it's made out of ground up insects, but the alternative way to procure meat. I shudder, licky bread expanding in my throat. Alice sidles up to me, her stomach swelling a bit from the food. They always get one too many. Is it fine if I nap on you? I shrug, not really minding. I'm starting to feel a bit drowsy myself, and I have seen this movie so many times I could recite it in my sleep. She gets under my arm, her long ears flattening against my chest. Wish Emilio was here. He's probably all fluffy like a pillow. Smells it. Already her eyes are closed. Already her eyes are flickering like they're pulled closed by an invisible force. You're just sitting there. Of course you are. A hollow wind crack reverberates through the bare floor I'm sitting on. It makes me cringe as it travels through my spine all the way up through my brain stem. Which one is this? Your 7th? The 8th, actually. The silence that fills the room after her answer tears the corner of my lips raw, his fingers pulling on the skin, crawling down my tongue. The hand on my back tenses, and I move into it. I wake up. I was still in the nuke of my armpit when they used as a pillow for herself. I wipe my face with my free paw. Comes back wet. I breathe in hard through my nose before clearing some of the snot. I look in the laptop that's on the table in front of us. Screen showing a liked this movie. Try this one screen. The time is 16:39, which means it's 4:39. Try to start getting ready for Misha. I'm feeling so... No, she will want this. Do it for her. I shake Awa lightly. She stirs from her sleep with a low moan. The brown eye, covered with a film of mucus, looks at me through heavy lids. You're not comfortable at all. Sorry, I'll book up for the off chance you want to use me to sleep on. Please do. She lets me get untangled from her, immediately grabbing one of her sofa pillows to sleep on instead. Call if you want. If you want me to, I don't know, save you from the bear or whatever. Because you were so dependable. Sooner to get help from my boss. She makes an incoherent noise, leaving her paw at me before it slaps down to the sofa. I take a shower, rubbing olive shampoo deep into my skin. It smells of bergamot, I think. Mine is some 3-in-1 that smells of power and ice cold steel. Which, wouldn't you know it, is borrowed from the store. This event seemed like it called for something finer. You better hope he's doing the same right now. He's ready for all the ass kissing you're about to do. Or even harder into my thigh. I get a new pair of clothes from what I think is the wash pile, rather than to be wash pile, and head to the living room. I was asleep on the sofa, like snoring, coming from underneath the wild mane of hair covering her face. I really do hope she's fine, because whatever happens tonight, I think I'll need to talk to her. Even though she could be insufferable, she is my best friend. I feel better, for lack of other words, after having talked to her. I'm waiting in the reception hall. The time is 18:49, which is basically 6:49. I felt it was better to be early, considering Misha's demeanor. There's something sickly sweet to his smile. I could chalk it up to him being a rich socialite, but that's probably is the reason, if I'm being honest. Hey, back here again. Sorry about yesterday, I really did think Emilio was here. I'm 100% sure he is left now, though. We talked around 6 and I saw him go out the door. Thank you for telling me. Today I'm not looking for him. No? Who else do you know here? Standing? Who's standing? She clears her throat. It's just that you were here to meet Emilio. What of it? Well, I figured I'm not judging. You were hooking up with him, and then it would also be a prospect. But if you're not, I told you about him. I will. I have in mind to ask her about Misha, but it was pretty clear this skunk couldn't keep her mouth from blabbering. And she would probably spread the rumor that I was sleeping with him, true or not. And it wasn't true. Put a hand on my shoulder and jumped out of my fucking underwear. Bree also has a look of shock on her face. Turn around trying not to swat the hand off of me. Okay. This young sis, nice to see you being here early. Bree starts shuffling the papers around on her desk. Hey, it's not often I see you out of here. How are you? And she drops a sweat running down her forehead. I'm doing just fine. I see his nipple pulse. Miss... That's nice. She gives me a sideways glance. So then I have a time to keep, if you don't mind. He's already on his way out the door, not sparing her another glance. Bree tapped me on my arm and I turned my head before I started following the bear. Be careful. I'm not sure what you're doing with the boss, but he isn't an Emilio. What do you... Okay. But hurry. Don't make him late. Please don't. Look back at Bree, who shifts uncontrollably. Well, uncomfortably. Alright. I leave the reception, following Misha out the door. It's gonna be a shit show, I can feel it. Is that a limo? When she looks around himself, eyes still in on the car parked by the entrance of the ballet. Guess it is. Sorry, I just think of it as a car, you know. Definitely a spoiled rich socialite. I feel ill just thinking about stepping in with him. Alright, y'all both guess first. He motioned with his arm, and the old-looking raccoon opened the door for me. Now I would probably tell me not to let myself be taken to a secondary location like this. He's right, of course, but I still stepped into the car with Misha in tow. It is a way more spacious in here than an oblong metal vehicle made for the street should be allowed to be. My tail touches the warm leather couch. Is it real? No, that's ridiculous. It takes up the whole left side of the car. So leaves enough room between it and the table on the right of me to walk through it without bending my legs too much. I realized getting in first was a mistake because there's only one door for passengers to get through, and that's the one in the back. There's a glass wall between the front of the passenger side and the driver's seat. I hear a door close behind me and Misha's presence chasing after me. Despite the more than generous span of the car's length, he seemed to take up all the space. He gets in real close and I feel the base of my tail press against the driver's wall. The old man stepped in, coming eye to eye with his tiny irises as he turns politely, tipping his red cap to me. Then he turns and starts up the car. Pretend he isn't there. Despite the air conditioning, I can feel Misha's heat again. Seems to be a radiator in bear form. And I can feel his musk as well. I feel an expensive mishmash of cologne edging the suit. but my eyes trying to let it get to me. It's strictly business. Muscles underneath the cloth of his suit armor shift as he moves it to rest around my shoulders. Okay. How do you like it? I assume you have never ridden in a car like this, if I may surmise as much from your reaction earlier. It is big. So are buses, I've been led to believe. You must have been on the bus before. Must I have? You haven't? I cannot imagine not having taken at least once in a while. Well, I have been inside the ballet tour bus. Sometimes they travel to Rosia or Prussia, once even to Vasa. They have to perform for Queen Emilio. You ever heard of how she is quite the ice queen of the north? I shake my head. There's a photo of her even smiling during it. I'm not sure what to say about it. Is that impressive? Making the queen smile surely is kind of cool. We don't have a queen here in Sessi royalty. It isn't really supposed to be part of the union governments. Both Basa and Rosia have a queen. Cool. Not cool. Cool is shooting the 10 flying clay targets over at the villa. I don't even know what he's talking about right now. It's hard to keep up with the world he seems to live in. Making the queen smile? He snaps his fingers a few times, searching for the right word. That's a D, achievement. Whichever is grander. Surely you do not hope for a mere cool performance if you were to join my ballet. No sir, I want to be at least impressive. He passed me on the leg with the paw not wrapped around me, practically enfolded by him. Good, and I think we are getting there. Getting where, sir? And ruined surprise. Here, have a glass of this first. Reach into a latch drawer in the table in front of us, fully filling the drink shaker with different liquids, shaking it around. He pours it into a glass, which he puts in front of me, somehow sits perfectly still despite being inside a moving vehicle. Voila, as the galleons say, go on, try it. And I asked whether or not he spiked it. I gripped the thick round glass with my claws and lifted it to my eyes, letting the lamp lights outside darkened windows flash through the drink. Almost translucent except for that slight pink tint. I sip it, surprised I can barely taste the vodka, so my tongue is enveloped by a soft peach, almost sensation of its fuzzy skin on my tongue. There's something else there as well, but I have never felt this flavor before. What is that? I asked it before I even had a chance to ponder if it's embarrassing for me to not know it already. It must mean an elderflower. There's a common here, I'm afraid. You wouldn't know it. Is it good? Actually, it is really good. Yeah, I love it. Keep him coming. I elbow him in the side of his belly. I look out the window as we cruise through the downtown area of the city. I wouldn't have done that, but there are some high-rises stretching much further down than the older buildings. City mostly consists of all glass panels and concrete. Barely even been here before. Saw white-collar workers in upscale condos. Misha probably lives here, or somewhere more grand. We're in a mansion. Not sure we have those here, actually. Limo comes to a crawling stop, nothing on the table in front of us, even clinking with the smoothness of the parking. Now we're here. Bara gets out of his seat, door opening muffled through the wall between us. Our door opens as he hurries to the back of the car. Misha grabs my paw in his. You want to go first? It sounds awfully onerous when you could just get out first. I try to shuffle between his legs, but he grabs me around ways to pull me down into his lap. Okay. Okay, Misha. Oh man. Should have known. I should have known. Yeah, don't make eye contact. You know damn well he did. He sails swiftly out after me, ducking his head under the padded car door frame. Takes him under the arm, I feel eye descending on us immediately. He doesn't seem to even grace them with any sort of acknowledgement, smiling at the pretty bunny standing by the door to the restaurant. She makes a slight bow with the hips, but not bending her legs at all. Hey, sirs, are you to dine with us? She has a slight accent, whatever that is, perhaps. You'll let her spell out what I assume is the name of the restaurant. Below, what it is to us. Moonlight Sun. Seems like oxymoron, doesn't it? And come with me, if you please. That's fancy. My arm clutched in Misha's paw, taken into the restaurant. I note that much of the place is built in wood, which helps give it a somewhat homely air, despite the obvious ornate decor. Doesn't smell much of food, which is peculiar as it is a restaurant. Places I frequently smell like grease and deep frying, that's for sure. Tara swoops in from behind us, handing the waitress or clerk or whatever she is a folded piece of paper. Misha, is it? Who's up from having scanned the note quickly? We have a table for you in the back. It's better for private conversations, is it not? I blinks and notice that she hasn't spared me a glance even once. Yes, I do believe so. She moves us along, a row of tables mostly empty. I thought a place like this would be a bit more full. We use the back of the restaurant, away from the wide windows. Chair I sit in feels comfortable, the pillow seat being sewn into the wood. Being close to the kitchen now, I actually get a hint of fish coming from beyond the door. It's one of the meats that are not considered illegal, as fish lack the sentience to be considered a person. I'm just hoping that we're on the right side of history on that. It wouldn't have been considered a person either, not even in a lifetime ago. Seemed lost in thought. Sorry, I was thinking about... it is fine for you to share your thoughts. I was thinking about the fish. Fish? You must be hungry then. Waiter. He says it loud like she wasn't a mere 2 steps by our table awaiting our order. Yes, sir? We would like to order 2 plates. None of those rolls for me. I hate seaweed. Make mine, what is larger than extra large? Premium size? That then, and for my guests here, a small should suffice. Damn small. You must start to think about your figure if you are to be a ballerino. Looks me over lacking the desire I'd seen before. This is the scrutinizing gaze of the boss of our ballet company. You have a fine enough physique already. It is clear that you do dance. But you need to be more sculpted. The audience won't be satisfied by fine. They want to be all of their eyes lingering on you for a second longer than someone who is merely fine. I feel naked in my seat being spoken to so bluntly about my body. But you haven't even signed the contract yet. Make it a medium. Should I tell him a small is more than enough? Does that show what I'm ready to sacrifice for this chance? We'll save and see. Smalls weren't enough. Oh shoot! He did the scary. What did he say? I said make it a medium. How often do you get these? Such yeah, let's go with that. Don't say anything. When he writes down our order, that was scary. And to drink, I usually go for wine, but make it a bottle of sake. Never you recommend it. Listen. She walks away, vanishing through the middle door. The smell of fish is coming from. So, my head snaps back to attention. It always seems small with Misha on the other side. Not many things were designed. Such large species in the Union. At least that's how I rose here. Yeah, a large population of bears, but further out on the continent, further from the frozen deserts of the north, species were smaller. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? My brain seems to have forgotten every detail of my own life it's ever known. Is it even my real name? Are you making jokes to yourself to stall for time? Anything that's interesting, I suppose. Don't more bore me with the basic things. It's not helping. Is my name too basic? Remind me of it. Is he joking? Is it? Yes, that much I know. But your family name. You never told me it. Oh. How do I tell him we didn't have those? Given the past were something to be passed on from parent to child. There was no need for such things back when we were all made for slaughter. No family name, though. Do I need one for contacts, tracks, or something? Not that I know of. You could just as well sign it with a straight line if you wanted to. But please, tell me you can at least read. Try to hide the irritation from reaching my face. Yeah, of course. That's good. I had trouble learning it. Dyslexia, the psychiatrist said. I had to him to share something that personal. It sounds hard. I always did okay in school, but I probably wouldn't have gotten there without my best friend. Are you still friends? You live together. You have a partner? Partner? No. She is very much not interested in me like that. She isn't. But here's some unrequited love buried in that chest of yours. No, I love her, but I'm, well, the answer isn't. Some, I would guess. And I guess you will figure that out for yourself in time. You're alone in conversation as the bunny comes out, smaller plate in her left paw, and carrying an enormous platter tucked in her elbow, balancing against her chest. She sets the smaller plate down in front of me. The larger plate she puts in front of Misha, his mouth practically watering at what must be 30 pieces in the rainbow worth of different colored and textured fish. I'll bring you something in just a second. I hope you have a good meal, and you don't hesitate to call on me if you need anything else. Closes the door again, and Sophie brings a bottle and 2 cylinder glasses. She finally leaves. Misha picks up the chopsticks. She had 2 twigs in his paws. Have you had sushi before? No, I haven't. Pick up the chopsticks, trying to emulate the way he holds them. I feel like I'm in 1st grade again, trying to figure out how to hold a pencil without clamping down on it awkwardly. It's cute. Here, let me help you. Reach over the table, prying my fingers around like dough, so they are in a semblance to a correct grip around the utensils. I blush. This is not making me feel less like a kid. I carefully try putting the ends of the chopsticks around the piece of vibrant orange fish. It flails around a bit on the plate before I get a proper grip around it. And now, dip it in the soy sauce. Fish down first. Well, fish side down. You don't want to drown the rice. I do what he says. Scared the fish is gonna slip off the rice as I do it, but it stays on. Bringing it to my mouth, my tongue is enveloped by the almost sweet flavor of the salmon, the softness of the soy sauce, and some earthy spice. It's good, but the texture of uncooked fish is unfamiliar. He throws one of his own pieces into his mouth, quickly chewing it up. I don't know much about Oishima. Their food sure is good. Your drink too. He takes the cap off of the bottle that claw poured into the 2 glasses. He swirls them around, making the milky-looking residue shift into a tiny tornado. He puts one of them in front of me. Try it. Hesitate. Getting even more drunk seems like a bad idea, considering how easy you are sober. Small glass can't hurt. I sweep it like it's a shot. Tiny glass was practically instinct. And go easy on it. You're supposed to sip it. Oh. I cough. It doesn't burn as bad as I thought it would have. Having an almost silken feeling against my throat, but still enough to irritate it. I know your full name. What of your family? Gone? Oh, you mean... No, but they're not alive now. Except for him. My small tightens around the chopstick until they snap. We stare at the remembrance of the stick's yellow fiber stabbing my paw pads. Here, she gives us 2 extra pairs. He hands me another pair, carefully plucking the splinters from me with dexterous claw before they can bore into my flesh. We eat a few more pieces under silence. This is too awkward, and it feels like it's my fault. But aside from that, I don't think I'm all that interesting. I want to dance since I was a child, but you know how it is. When everyone has the opportunity to thrust on them. This is why I'm so excited about this. How can I resist making your childhood dreams come true? I don't feel confident about how this is going. Despite Misha's demeanor, he seems to have an actual interest in me as a person. What about you? What of your childhood dreams? Have you followed them? I don't really have any childhood dreams to fulfill. Oh? Don't ask me that again. Sorry. I think I need a smoke. He gets out of his chair and trembles out of the restaurant. See him flick the light outside the window, lighting up a long cigarette before he disappears out of view. I put on a piece of fish, feeling kind of sick. I asked the wrong thing, didn't I? But surely someone like him would have fulfilled a childhood dream in their childhood. So I asked parents to throw money on it. I feel like the urge to puke. His raw fish ain't sitting right with me. I try to get out of my chair and my knees feel like they're made out of thin, damn fish bone. I end on one of them, barely keeping myself upright by holding onto the table. I feel my heart racing, vision flaring red. My lungs seem to be expanding out of my chest. Heel rustles under my desperate attempt to not collapse. Look out the window, but I can't see Misha. The doors in the restaurant remains closed. It's a pretty pathetic way to die. Sickening taste of fish is radiating up my throat. I can't seem to throw up. I don't think we're dying. I think we got laced with something. I grunt as I lose my grip on the table and side of my face smacking into the floor. My vision is darkening, and I see Misha's polished black shoes through blurred eyes. I'm not sure where I am. I can hear whispers go from far away, as if I'm hearing a recording. Isn't this what you wanted? No. I never asked for this. Hell. Whispers fade, but I can make something out in the darkness. A light flickering in through silken sheets. Try to focus through my delirium. This has to be a dream. I hear screams all around me and it's no longer coming from far away. I hear a child, a girl, yell into my ear and it starts to ring. Just so y'all can see the multiple A's. It's, yeah. Another woman laughs. But it's not a woman, it's something else. Something else entirely. This is what I wanted. Now we're fucking talking. Dance, rat, dance. Dance until your little paws are sliced to fucking ribbons. Dance until you have fucking sculptural legs. You know what you are. Meat. Meat for eating, meat for fucking, meat for dancing. It will never be enough. Okay. See something in the distance? They're watching me. The audience. This is what I wanted. This is what you wanted. This is what they want. Yes, rat. Dance for them. Who are you? What do you want? What is this? My voice isn't my own. It's darker gravel grinding into the asphalt under rubber tires. I call, feeling the sharp rocks cut through soft membrane. Oh, I'm everything you wish you could be, but I don't think you will be. You don't have what it takes. Do it. I'll show her. I'll make her proud. Proud? She's already rotted in the grave. Things lower than even you have already shut her out. Make yourself proud for once. You don't even want to show them what happened. Go on, show them. You're like, I can't. See? And you want to be center stage. They're all looking at me. What does she mean? What does he not want to show us? What did he do? Stop. Don't look away. Look at me. You just look at me. If I turn around, if I look at the play happening behind me, then they'll know. Okay. I can feel my throat so sore, but the screaming is gone. So is the voice of that thing. My eyes feel heavy, tied down by lead weights. The low lights still seem to sting my eyes, so I open them, blurring my vision. I blink a few times while trying to get my bearings. I'm on something soft. Residue of fish taste on the back of my tongue. Smells of... Okay. 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 Yeah. Embarrassed. He's holding a rope between his massive paws. We go in the dark room. On the wall there are tools for... What the hell? He grips his temple with a yell, a pain expression on his muzzle. Both he held droops to the floor, only supported by the one paw. Think not. What are you doing? He gets that disappointed look like I've missed something really simple. Just repairing. Calm down. Think not. I'm not gonna do it. You've already done several things without his consent. Hello? I sit up in the soft bed I'm in, feeling my stomach lurch. I don't know what do I take you for. I'm in some fucking sex dungeon with you holding a damn rope. You're not wrong about that, but you were taking some leaps here. Okay. Leaps. Let me go. Let me leap right the fuck out of here. You're free to leave whenever you want, but I'm not sure you get very far in your state. You're sounding more and more like a serial killer talk. Yeah, he spiked the drink. His eyes shoot wide open, looking appalled. Spiked your drink? No. You entirely the wrong idea. Close his eyes and picture his nose bridge. You got sick or something? Maybe from the fish? I can vouch for the food quality. Like you've never had raw fish before. But I did not tamper with your meal. So why the fuck am I in your dungeon? He rolls his eyes. It's not a dungeon. We're on the second floor. Don't play Cymatics with me. I just brought you here to rest, that is all. And this place is sound isolated, both from outside and inside. And your get up? He grins. Well, I am in my dungeon. Just for locale, as they say. And when you got to it, maybe you feel like continuing what we started in the car? I shake my head. What's your idea of wooing me? Maybe I could have set this up better. Maybe. Then I'm gonna take my chances and go. I don't even know what time it is. Mia might be waiting for me. And I don't like to look at this bear's face. He looks pissed. Misha's face sour is looking to the door. We haven't even signed the contract yet. You didn't want to leave before that, right? He might try to freeze up. He is staring me down, and I'm reminded that I'm in the den of a predator. Sharp teeth just out from his black gums, his shadow stretching out across the bed over me. And, well, it is soundproof, too. You know what you are. Meat. He's dangling my dream in front of me. All I could do was stretch out and grab it. I was stupid, real stupid. Of course, there's a price. All I need to do is play the game. His game. Be another doll in his million-ruble dollhouse. If he had just asked like a normal person, I'd have done this without a second thought. Okay. So what are you gonna do, Sid? Alright, we have two options. We can go the Emilio route or we can go the Misha route. I think, honestly, what I will do for this, I will end it on the Misha route, and depending on how I feel when this is all said and done, I'll go back and do the Emilio route. So yeah. His facial tree is that happy demeanor. I'm glad you feel so sorry about the whole unfortunate circumstances. Really should have thought this through better. I feel hollow, as does my forced laugh. Yeah, you probably should have. But it's okay. Not okay. Misha looks thoughtful, putting a claw finger to the bottom of his chin. So that I can see that you're uncomfortable. I'm not that detached from reality. He sits down on the bed, which squeaks under his weight. He puts his paw on my thigh, running tenderly along it, stopping just beneath. Okay. I haven't been able to stop thinking about this since I saw you dance. I think I'm just excited to have you. That's why I haven't been able to make good decisions. I always get like that. Something fixated in my mind. Nothing else seems to matter. And what then? What happens when you manage to loosen me from that mind of yours? Simple graze my heartness as he closes his eyes, shivering breath escaping his lips. The way you move, getting to see that every day in my ballet. Do not sell yourself short. You'd be hard to loosen from my head. He gets my chest, holding on to it to lower me into the bed. Okay. He is a bear, so it wouldn't be offensive to him. It's the type of game I will never play. If in a different like world you would play there, no. Let's see. Okay. I guess he won't let us take the bus. No, it's not a joke. Well, fair, you can just ask the driver. It's a really idea for a spell, but that will feel too awkward without Misha there with me. For a layman's way of things, I'm afraid. So use the word layman. Showing off on me instead of just rubbing me off. Oh. Probably get wherever you need to be quicker in the car, as you wish. Alright. You should lay down in the bed, finding one of the pillows. When it's nap, you can find Kevin somewhere around here. He'll show you out. Go to the ballet tomorrow and we'll sort out the contract stuff. Who's Kevin? We didn't say goodbye. Misha has his problem over his face, apparently having lost interest. I sure I can get the door open. Alright, leads onto a starkly lit white hallway with abstract art lining the walls. Okay. You look expensive. Sis, his one condo, does he have a bunch of art worth enough to buy another ballet house? Hanging around a throwaway apartment. Oh, would tell me to steal one, I'm sure. And hang in the permanent, of course. They'd be too ugly for that. Unless she's stolen from some of her more well-off clients. Not enough, she say. I fish my phone in my pocket and go back to my call history. I'll wait a while, seeing so let the driver from earlier coming around the corner of the hall. Stops as he sees me with a phone to my ear. Oh, Emilio. I'm supposed to meet him? Ratty. No? Who's this? Sid? Oh yeah, my little Ratty, okay. Whistles muffled as he moves his mouth away from the mic. It's the rat guy. You and I told you about. You wish. Emilio? I'm really sorry I'm late. I got caught up. Oh, with your trousers down, you little tramp. What? Tramp, but lovely. Give it the times, Grandpa. Sure, you still want to meet up? Sure do, wait, where are we? I hear a voice in the background, but there's also some music bumping that deafens everything else. The waterways. You're at the harbor? No, it's a club. It's like under the water theme, I guess. Got some sexy otters dancing. There's no more then, except where's it at? Rudy Molum, it's in the Gallon district, you know it? Sure, I'll find my way there. Nice, see you soon then, cutie. Call cuts off. Either 33rd should take me there. He's on a driver who I guess has to be Kevin. Who makes the way over here in quick strides. Yes, sir. Sir, you can just call me Sid. Then what can I do to assist you, Sid? Sir. Never mind, can you show me the way out? I may have to drive you, Sid, sir. I'm not Misha, I'll be fine. As you wish, Sid, sir. Sid, sir, is already feeling played out, but I guess he gets paid extra to be obnoxious. It's good for an old man, maybe because he's a raccoon. He keeps stopping mid-step, making sure that I'm actually right behind him every once in a while. We pass the window, which makes me feel woozy again. I thought Misha said this was the second floor. It is, of his apartments. Of course, that's what he meant. A little raccoon through the corridor, ending up by an elevator that is just there, in the apartment. I think I keep underestimating the lives of rich people. Well, I can argue with that. It's a bit gaudy. Spacious free in the elevator attached to a private condo. Kevin clicks one of the buttons and I feel that feeling in my stomach that tells me that I'm an unnatural machine moving down. So, I don't know what to talk about. You're eating out with Mr. Fred, whatever that is. More or less, I got food poisoning, I think. Since I was so shook up, I quickly gathered myself. Where, sir? I know who carried you out of the restaurant. Thank you, I think. You could have taken me to a hospital or something. Mr. Fed... No... Since I bring you here. I can imagine why. He pays me well. Here it comes to a stop, door sliding open. And there's a receptionist man by a tall stag. Should be looking bored, but he seems as attentive as if he had 20 people in line. It was more like a 4-star hotel rather than a residential building. Jeremy. Raccoon nods in the direction of the stag. Kevin. Cordial interaction felt more awkward than anything I've been through today. Are you sure you don't want me to drive you, sir? I feel the beginning of a drizzle. I'm sure. Sometimes I think a bus would do well for that. Allow me to bid you farewell, sir. The bus stop is over there. He motions a claw towards a glass dome with a bus sign atop it. She doesn't meet us from here. Thank you, Kevin. He lifts his head slightly in the boat and heads back inside. And with that, we will say, because we are at the hour mark. We'll hit that main menu, and yeah. So Red Ballet, this is a bit longer than I anticipated, but that is fine. Try to make it as long as possible, honestly, but that was something. So we're on the Misha route. If you want to go the Emilio route, of course, everything for this game that is possible will be in the description below. But with that being said, I'm going to end it here. So hopefully I had a good day, good yesterday, better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.